NeoGraft is a surgical technique of hair transplantation that's an automated system that allows us to take hair from the back and sides of the head that typically are not lost during male pattern baldness and transplant them to sites of balding for permanent surgical hair restoration. I went through the process mainly for two reasons. I realized that my patients were actually looking at me as a client at that point, and number two, I wanted to prove to them how much I believed in this surgical process. So I went through the NeoGraft procedure myself 1 month ago, and let me tell you something, it was amazing. But what was great is at the 2-week mark, when I actually looked in the mirror, and I had a hairline for the first time in years, but when I looked at it, I said, I like this. This is really cool. And I think for a lot of men now, once they see that NeoGraft is available, such an easy procedure to get hair restoration done, a lot of people are going to reconsider this technology. Hair transplantation, no matter what technique you choose, after you have the procedure done and the hair is implanted into the top of the head, you go through a little bit of a rest phase after a little bit of a shedding phase. And let me tell you something, I was so happy when I looked in the mirror and I saw that full head of hair at the 2-week mark, and to see, tiny little hairs falling out for a short period of time after that. Even after doing this as long as I did, it still made me paranoid looking at it and saying, oh my gosh, what happened to all my hair that got transplanted? The fact is, the transplanted hair goes through a rest phase. After it goes to that rest phase over the next 2 to 3 months, the hair comes back into the follicles that were transplanted, and there's that nice full head of hair. I can tell you probably 90% of the consultations that I do for men and women alike coming in for surgical hair transplantation, there's several things that are very important to them. Price, how long will I be out of work, and what are the results going to be like? Another great thing about NeoGraft is that we're attracting both sexes, men and women. Classically, men are known for losing their hair, and the majority of our clients are men. But there is something very interesting about women that go through male pattern baldness. They come in losing clumps of hair in the shower, and before you know it, they actually start developing balding. When they come in, they are the most devastated by this because unlike men who have learned to accept this over the years, whether it be by shaving their head, doing comb-overs, or just accepting the baldness, these women are not accepting this. And they are wonderful clients because we are absolutely changing their lives.